Hello, everybody. 3KO Games here. We have a March 2024 balance update to talk about. Let's read what SG says to us this month. We're taking a lighter touch. Spring is a time of growth and renewal. With the Spring Vale Festival just around the corner, we're boosting the costume bonus for 5-star members of the event family. We're also showing love to more veteran heroes this time around with percentage bumps to the special skills of past March Heroes of the Month and our 3 OG ninjas. So let's take a look at what this actually includes. Apparently, it includes Delilah, according to the picture here. We've got Spring Vale family changes. Costumes for the old legendary Spring Vale characters. Those bonuses were plus 5% attack, plus 5% defense, plus 10% health, plus 5% mana generation. And now those costumes are going to be 15, 15, 20, and 5. Now, I don't really have any of the newer Spring Vale heroes. I'm rocking Master Lepus costume. I never got him up leveled and then costume leveled and then any emblems in time for him to really make a difference on my team. I got him a year or two after he was first released, and then I couldn't get the emblems, and by the time I got some emblems to play with, it's like, well, he's not that strong anymore. But with a little added costume bonus, maybe he sees some gameplay now and then. Without these emblems, we're probably talking about 800 attack or so. And so the previous bonus of like 40 on the attack then would be like a bonus of 120 on the attack. And then without these emblems, health might be something like 1,300 or just a little over 1,300. So the bonus might have been 130 health, and now is 260 health. It's not bad. We'll see if I actually take him into war or do something with him. But if you've got some of the other Spring Vale heroes, that costume bonus might be kind of nice. And just in time, I'm pretty sure that this Spring Vale is going to release costumes for Jasper and possibly Archie. I've seen both of them rumored. So hey, you have those heroes. You still see Archie quite a bit. Jasper not so much. But now both of those with this increased costume bonus, not bad. Okay. Let's keep going. March Heroes of the Month. Delilah, there she is. Direct heal increased from 33 to 35%. And then Delilah costume direct heal increased 30 to 32%. That's so low. That's such a small increase. It's almost not worth it. I think the only way of thinking about this is if you start thinking about fiends. If you are increasing from 33 to 35, or let's say 30 to 32%, suddenly Lubu's mercenary fiends can actually get erased with one heal. Because, my gosh, if you only heal for 30% and then you're trying to get that second heal and now you're immune to all the buffs and still getting a little bit of attack, how annoying, right? If you're increasing 33 to 35%, now you can suddenly get rid of Zhuge Liang's fiends. Not that he really comes into play that much, but there are a lot of 30% of target max health fiends. So now you're getting rid of those. And, just a little bit of a heal on that. Another important one to consider is like Brimstone. Brimstone's at 35% of target's max health. So if you are using the Delilah side, that is 33 to 35% heal, now you can get rid of those fiends. I think that's the only way of defending that little teeny tiny increase, is that it's at a pivot point for certain fiends. Now, trying to defend this little piddly minion increase, I don't know. 13 to 15% HP, 16 to 20% attack. You know, and the same piddly thing for the costume, 20 to 22% HP, 25 to 30% increased attack. That's just leave it alone. I don't know what's up with that. But so anyway, there's Delilah and the costume. Then we have a bunch of people whose damage is increased by 30% or so. And when I've talked about some of these increases, I feel like once we get to about 30% increase, you're going to start to notice that. Take that hero on some raids and, it does a little bit more damage. Anytime it's 10%, like who even notices? But 30% maybe. So Frida, I never leveled Frida up. Took her in the last Fated Summons. And then I just have other blues that I'm more concerned about. But there's another 30% for anybody who has Frida and has leveled her up. A buff for Telluria. Hey, everybody that used to play the game when Telluria was the king and then quit. Come on back. No, don't come on back because, we'd love to have you back again. But this buff is nothing to start playing the game again for. 20% direct damage increase. Little bit of health over 2 turns increased. And a very slight increase in these minions. Okay. Malikna, another 30% direct damage increase. Zagrog, another 30% direct damage increase. There's another character I leveled up, never really emblemed up, and never really used. Also, you gain mana on defense buff bypass. Now up to 25% mana gained. Gilligan, just not a strong enough character, even with this, to justify slow speed. Maybe at a faster speed it could work, but we're getting a 50% increase in direct damage. Chance to bypass buffs is increased, and defensive buff is increased. Okay, now we've got our ninja heroes. I was never lucky enough to grab any of these. Garnet was up in the last Soul Exchange or something, and I chose somebody else. But they are giving all of these 3 originals a little bit of a boost. Garnet is still usable. The heal is not that strong. Most people use her for the status ailment immunity. Although it would be nice to give her a stronger heal than this. On second and third charge, you're getting an extra 30 HP. That's nothing. Cobalt gets increased, though, 30% on each mana charge. So again, a percentage that you may actually notice as you're fighting with him. And Onyx, same thing, another 30% on each of those mana charges. And that's it. It's kind of a short balance update. Springvale costume bonus. These Hero of the Months all getting a little bit of a buff. And the original Ninja Heroes getting a little bit of a buff. Let me know what you think. Do you actually have any of these heroes that you are now excited about using? It is Master Lepus and costume for me. Maybe Zagrog. I just have never done anything with him. And maybe Frida if I ever get around to leveling her up. So that's that. Let me know what you think. Thank you for checking out the video as always. And we will see you next time.